Kumasi Asante Kotoko etimi akopie mu ewo TARKWA akwa record a draw against Medeama. Match no you follow with keen interest. Production team no mu di achire. In other videos by 6 o'clock, I think 6:30 this video should be done. But around 8, yeah, they see behind the scenes, bro, and interviews from TARKWA no so ebeba enti enye adwumaketwa enene yedi ewa say all in the interest of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Selbet. Young Consem so quick. The game ended 1-1 and matches baby in the course. So Steve Mukwala scored a beautiful goal with his head across from Babayaya on the left side. And as Steve Mukwala a link up na bang Chibono na bono eda tenem kama na any FPA na say it was a beautiful goal from the Ugandan international. Na nyano pe Kotoko ni Medeama de a penalty beba. They are penalty. But dear Wusie Taylor scored a penalty. We'll talk about all those issues today on this particular episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. No? Now, quickly, let me run you through the lineup. And then first thing, then I move on to my observations. Kotoko started with Frederick Asare. Yakachirem said this is the place that you should listen when it comes to the affairs of Kumasi Asante Kotoko and SS Utienra. Ahano yenya 20 young become boy isirimu femin so. Inti players na ni yenya ya buboma when indeed. Sa pepe ne bae. Yakachirem said there will be changes. 3 changes and then one pepe the see in the Asante Kotoko team. Inti 20-man squad ne no about Frederick Asare, Justice Blay, Steve Mukwala, Enoch Morrison, Henry Ansu, Shadrach Ado, Babayaya, Inti Menu, Nicholas Osebo, Emmanuel Korte, Serge Eric Zeze, and no Yambo Zeze din Yambo eye Abranti Freno, Nicholas Osebo Sudin, bo guesting in Japan, Yabo Sharif Mohammed, Yambo Benasum wedding, Yabo Kalu Watara, Bo Muiz Poate, Bo Julio Sofodi Sigi, Yabo Rocky Jamna, Intenua. 5 players I ain't Yambo Mudi because Yensan Kano, ne Nicholas Mensa Samuel Samoa, Bernard Somwa, na Augustin in Japan, and Abranti I friend Eric Zeze. But 59 boy, you know, meaning an bem. The changes in the squad is in an here. Justice Blay returning, Mukwala returning, and Abranti friend Shadrach Ado also returning. Tenwe Kachem said there will be 3 changes in the Asante Kotoko starting 11. So 3 changes na ne buy. And this is why you need to trust this account. Yenima. So this was the lineup of Asante Kotoko. Intina Choshaya, Peter Amino Aqua, Uncle Fosi Okoye, Katrem Yenim, and Pawaniho. So that's what happened on a year Selbet TV and Porcupine Stand. Selbet TV is a different account where we do foreign news and other things. I'm not talking about that today. That is what happened. And Mwajuma Edemamo, Enti Kotoko, started 11 and Mabama on Frederick Asare right, Emmanuel Korte, Nicholas Osebo, Henry Ansu, Justice Blay, na wenya Enoch Morrison, together with Eric Zeze, Inti Menu, na wenya Brantia, ye freno, Shadrach Ado, Babayaya, and Mukwala, and this is it. Now the first observation, an important point that builds the confidence of Asante Kotoko is an important point. The confidence of Asante Kotoko. Watch the dia Kotoko went through difficult moment. It was a difficult moment. So pick 4 points out of 27 now. It means that team not taking a massive nose dive. Now we're checking the last 5 away matches at Kotoko. They're 1 point out of 15, which was a disaster. But previous game against Samates Kotoko, a 1-0 win. And then wabo against Medeama and one ending in a draw. The last 2 times Kotoko TARKWA game nina ending in a victory for Asante Kotoko. But you and I will admit that those 2 Kotoko teams, you know, and the Sebo team and the kind of performance and more grande is better than what a year coach FN Ogum and Ogum's first coming where he won the league. Kotoko were in a solid form than the Kotoko we are seeing now. So based on Kotoko's last visit, and the Koso TARKWA, you see that this from 3 points to 1 point. But I will say, my first observation is that this is an important point that will really help the confidence of Kotoko, the revival of the club. Team are now to be 4 matches. Na nkugu na draw baako bi abefam na ene no wabo 2 matches atoa so na watimi awini baako abo draw baako a na ekere say you are doing something special. Don't forget the 2 matches na Kotoko abo no a obetimi anya 4 points. One is against the defending champions and the other is against the one who is on top of the Premier League. You share bad form at Kotoko now to mean results be say a boy Emma moving forward. They done a team ever from pressure no players no so back from. But again, we still state this again. There's still room for improvement. A lot. And I was happy. Say Coach Ogum post match, he admitted say a Juma Bebre Waha. He said team here, yes, they are coming up as compared to Bibiano Mono, but he's happy with how Kotoko Juma and they will go back to the training grounds and improve on their performance. My second observation was Frederick Asare was the hero, a massive hero today for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Match, there were times and counting, lots of times that Frederick Asare was called to us. Saying 4, yes, close to 4 massive saves from Frederick Asare. And this is what I was talking about. The last game, he made saves from Ivan Soseusu, and again, Wasa Twaso. He will consider the goal, which was a penalty, but away from that, the penalties they are netting for goalkeepers to save. But the free blasters by, this is what your goalkeeper now called blasters camp out by. So here, he came back, he had an injury. Now Wasan regaining the position in the goal post for Asante Kotoko. And Juma now, if the blasters team is monitoring him, Nasi Yesa calling for another blasters squad. Based on clean sheet against Samates and conceding 1 goal against Medeama and the kind of saves why in these matches, and my own make argument said, "Yen keep on high, was so." And my own make argument said the next call up on Kanwa Yosro and credit goes to Frederick Asare. Yabo Abasu in Massa and Teresa next match and remember for about 2 when the only media, but clearly he's in a good form. He's in a good form and I think he will drive along the other goalkeepers. Competitions bring the best in goalkeepers. Oshe Danla, in the absence, Danla was not bad. Chakot in Swatre, he did wonderful job. Kotoko against Betim, he was decent. Inti, Muis Poate so to bench, and these competitions can bring the best out of you. Don't forget, Frederick Asare next season, he's still a player of Asante Kotoko. The contract in win. So Frederick, good job done. And you deserve the applause for the kind of saves I will make in today's game. Again, Ogum, in 4 matches against Medeama is unbeaten, and his unbeaten run continues for Asante Kotoko. Coach, your friend Ogum. Ogum aba under a lot of pressure. Nyangasa metia konya wemu manfa Coach Ogum. And who answer anche no sa because now coach the enim so betimi anya no oye na ne modern mono a sinitrase papa and in shame crying. But clearly you cannot take that away from a coach Efren Ogum. Now gradually he is grinding the results, and that is something that I see about Coach Ogum Abaso. At least it's better. It's better. Maybe a year now Senyoma started says, I'll definitely talk about it. So let's give credit to Coach Ogum. He has a very solid record against Eyetima, a friend in Medeama. In 3 matches played, he has scored 4. And interestingly, Coach Ogum winning 3 matches now about against Medeama. Don't forget, in his first season, he did a back-to-back against Medeama. And Yamon Abaso, as the head coach of Asante Kotoko, in the first round, once the Kotoko share Medeama, in Ogum when the first coming out, share Medeama home and away. 2-0 back home, and a 1-0 back home. And at this season, or show 1-0 back home. So as a coach for Asante Kotoko, he was unbeaten in his matches against Team FN Medeama. And then there was Asako to our records, no so. So one or the other, in as much as Medeama might be a good team, Coach Ogum won his own ways of having an antidote to make sure, say, whenever he plays against Medeama, or be free game mabano, na pressure be ambano so, no wait menya results no kama. Oh, it's results no kama. Na edinkunimdie no ebre kotoko, edinkunimdie no ebre kotoko. Oye ni year meka. Now, Makase coach Ogum need to take advantage of this moment and prove to Obia Nani Gidio coach Ogumako form as the head coach of Asante Kotoko. He's still the man also a year Jumano. So Percy Nyasa Gidina say results when a twice next match win. The following one win. The following one win. Especially against us win. Now my mom was saying a Gidio coach. Okay, it was just a bad run. Until the team now decided say we support him no. Oman a mistake. He decided to support him. So Coach Ogum, keep the good work and I enjoy your post-match, Admitting that is an important point, but this is not the end of the road. There's still more job to be done, no? Now, again, I will say this. Mukwala Chere say he's the best striker. Asante Kotoko, nobody come close. And that's my fourth observation. But Chere, one chance, one goal. That is a striker. Eti asem na na de Eric Bekwen e kano ene obi obebo sa Bekwen video ni bia na ohwe goal na Mukwala share na ebedi adanse say Eric Bekwen as a striker was speaking purely from a striker's point, not based on emotions. Eric Bekwen say Kotoko team no we striker fe Mukwala free o mo maka no o ma adwuma na yeden. And watch him how he moved to the penalty box, how he created space man ho, how he connected with the ball, pinpoint, how he directed his head, made it difficult for the goalkeeper to do anything. And that is what a striker is. In moments I gave near there, one chance you should be able to save the day. And whether you're not bench or then what I know is that Mukwala Timianya decent goal for Kotoko. And never on you see that this is a striker. Or say the quality no was sorrow. Period. That is the conversation. Yes, Kalu has also been scoring with his head, but Mukwala can score with the feet. He can hold on, take on defenders, run to spaces, link up with other players, shoot, score penalties, score with the head. Excellent. On his standard. A quick protocol on his standard. What Treso matured. What a goal. Look at how Coach Ogum even was talking about Mukwala and the goal. Decent cross from Babayaya. Decent one from Babayaya. Now cross ni the scene is so pepe. But I also have to give credit to Nipano Edgeman because before an assist to be recorded, someone need to score the goal. Debate me about pass and the pan. But when you be on so now you do bobo not to watch or assist, it will not be recorded. So Mukwala, it gives her a lot of headache. Yeah, my headache neba. Senti abranti one standing up kwa. One eba be seen a 9. One eba be 2 edge so. So let's give credit to Mukwala for that wonderful job done. The penalty again. Fifth observation. I've talked about the important point. I've talked about Mukwala, I've talked about Ogum Frederick Asare, and I'm talking about the penalty. Well, when it comes to foul on the line, a penalty. A C line as well, a penalty. Anything on and in the line is a penalty. But when you watch the video, Medeama player be a credible page because you wonder how that boy is a foul. Say players me no are na autopause pro reflage. Asa Kotoko ni Medeama na de asa Kotoko ko bo Medeama bia ya register one penalty da hoda da. I remember our time Latif Adari. The referee was banned for 5 matches. He awarded 2 penalties and a red card. Red card on the man. I would do not few. And J penalty me no Kotoko na share first goal. And J penalty me no Medeama de share. I think that Tenga me jina one pine. Was that Tenga? And they had Medeama that time also a penalty merchant be. Some aboard time. Pine obo ni me no nyina gu atrem. Medeama share Kotoko 2-1. Hey! And it's been like that. Only Medeama be ball at least will be on top box no penalty in the beje. And the penalty tax no on my GF Kotoko. I believe that this week now there will be a lot of debate penalty yaje eti Asante Kotoko no. But amanfoɔ started some can there's another comment here but said na say Kotoko so na say yaje penalty my and some matters. So the debate to be going on regards to how the penalty came about and how the penalty was awarded to Medeama. But hey, I said, if as long as the referee can prove that it's a foul, then whether our line is so and any line is so, a line is some kind of major penalty. And only the officiating a Juma or home. Now referees no, on say GB money, a GBT out the Sana humanity, we balance my home, we go balance it out. Away, yani afane sani atwaso, but the penalty tax continues, where Medeama, as usual, will be awarded a penalty against Asante Kotoko. Generally, let's move on after the penalty tax. Let's move on. It happens. That's football for you. But I was just going through Kotoko's social media handle, then I realized that it appears that most of the fans are pleased with the results. You're not seeing so much negative comments around the results. I mean, Nancy Asante Kotoko on the social media handles and the general conversation around Kotoko after the matches, you know, they heat, they massive. People were bored, people were angry. But now, I think say match, you know, moving into the game, people really did not expect Asante Kotoko to do anything special because now Kotoko is your favorite. Let's be honest. Yes, this is Porcupine Stand where we talk about Kotoko, but Kotoko were not favorites for this particular game. In Tina, amount for any GDS, but frankly speaking, it looks like the boys fought well. Mrantiano Konkoden, Diania Den, Diamodin, Yometibia, Senebe Boama Asante Kotoko Etimi, Akon and him, and that was massive from the players. So when you go to the Kotoko handle, move on Twitter, you see comments like, well, an important point pick. Good job done, but more room for improvement. Like I'm saying, Medeama decent. Medeama decent. And when the players score, Kotoko social media handle them could read a comment or say a staff one air ball, my basso, a modern ball. Once a ball, nobody here. And you mean one American. You will be because I idea about money or the that's why you see. But I'm to talk about so yeah. I'm out for me, demo top pa. Ebe trench margin edi amawa obamu se masa wo ya ma modern number form wo ya ma mpanimfu akukudama omo de ododi Kotoko achinses form and they will tell you straight in the face wo you don't want oba be tina pass ma bo nsema mount obi betime de transportation or the coffee out the amount na na ref kura say wa che the scam asam one nanti coffee ba wo to papa so de ene ne comment bro de be good so no obebo jam on say yes. So it looks like the fans are pleased with the results. Again, the last observation, the pitch, the Mamiya the bonus, the Juma will pitch now, and I'm happy. Say very soon, Medeama will move to the TARKWA, the TNA Park, because they are compact in the the TNA Stadium rather, because they are compact in the Juma, Yamiya Juma were home. Tia Park, as soon as foot through the Tia, the Chichi will be foot through down home. Oh, sir. Ghana football, Juma the foundation. No, investment. Foundation, investment. Because clearly, with this, it has an effect on the strength of the players, the beauty of the game, the flow of the game, the talent of the players. Because we a player, we don't move on. We agree in the park now, at slope kakra. Now we see now we perform more both our hobby, be picking ankle injury, which knee injury, and that's what the pitch. Air supporters, air players need be brave. So the general improvement of pitches in Ghana football, no, idea. But clearly, my last observation and the unity of the national and the regional circles, in accordance and the collaboration with the IMC. Yes, operations we. Got to continue operations because Real Madrid because continue operations because Madrid was Santiago Manaba. But we are one of the boss of operations here. Waiting up on buying a baby paper free. Any circles and penny for from Kumasi in Komo, no to bass, no more patrons are. These are influential people in Ghana football. Women have links and the meeting. Greater Accra also by national by. But can't IMC no. The way you got to match or Mukwala away and damn time. While team let's say for say yes, don't be actually. And from the stands, we share go now, got to go the buy. Nipa to almost no many almost celebrated. This is something that can motivate the players. So far away venue and you feel like you are playing home, you cannot be intimidated, you cannot be cheated at. The players can go the extra mile and get the job done. So unity in Arsenal, and you can say a flash in the pan, they should be united, not just in away games, home games. So Chairman Alexander Menu, Chairman Christopher Damenya, we many at the time of pass coordinate, you know, Monsa and Twas Munim say, I'm close to all of you guys, but I'll say, but I don't need anybody to give me the information. So these are the things that we observed in the game. But Kotoko players, no, it's Remo. Mamuko kind of social media na ye bon abasono. And we will be team because next match against Lagos Cities, when be jai besan to ja. What I say, Munko Lagos Cities match and any pressure. But clearly, how consistent a moment that we do. Say Pija some to us share. Na edim kunim diere ebre Asante Kotoko chita fu nyina. Mumma Lagos Cities woman away. Ni akobre kum ni akohe de be. Bia na has. Oh. Has more twasso. Has neje. Kunim diere basa. They got to go 2 home matches. House of Folk, Great Olympics. Ni about RTU Bofakwa. Tien soja mbojeno. Na mo fe ni jemba ya me fa obi o team na chi bia ko eno emedu asundwem na the pro chine kono other interviews I have scheduled with studios beba but around 8 o'clock I have an exclusive video on Bebro. Subscribe to Pokemon Stand and enjoy the best when it comes to Asante Kotoko. First, na me Kenya. Bye bye.